What Melusina perhaps gives Jacquetta, maybe Elizabeth, and indeed her daughter Elizabeth, are magical powers, second sight, but also possibly powers to wreak havoc on your enemies. Magic, though. The men transform this magic into witchcraft, and they use the idea of witchcraft against the women, don't they?
I think any power that traditionally women claim does get played back at them. So if you're acquisitive, then you're a greedy woman, which is particularly awful. If you're politically astute, then you're a manipulative woman. You know, what we're accustomed to in reading history is qualities which in men are actually rather admired, in women are interpreted as evil. What happens with this one is it's the oldest quality of all. The quality that women have of intuitive skills, the belief that some women have that they can in fact shape the world by magical means, by willing it to be different without having to take a direct action. That's something that women claim in the medieval society for themselves, and that's something which when the men don't like it, they use as an accusation against them. So there is actually a moment in the historical record when Jacquetta is accused of witchcraft, tried and found guilty. And if Margaret of Anjou had not intervened, they actually would have executed her for witchcraft, and that's the Queen's mother.
Is that because you can't accuse a woman of treason, but you can accuse her of witchcraft? In other words, you can punish her politically for something that you can't actually name, but you can name for a man treason.
I think in this instance, I think that's what's going on. Also, in a sense, you couldn't accuse her of treason because she doesn't have a vote. What she does is she conspires and she supports her daughter, but her daughter is the crowned and ordained Queen of England, so that can't be treason. You couldn't argue that was treason. So what he can get her on is a witchcraft charge. But in all fairness, they say that when they searched her home, they found little figures which could have been used for charming. So she may well have been a practicing witch. It's not at all impossible.